This is interesting. Okay, so I'm going to kick this off at the beginning. I'm going to do a little tiny intro just in case anyone is watching this that's not one of our players, because I don't know why we would, but just in case.
Yeah.
So the video that we're going to be recording is all audio, D&D campaign, no cameras or anything, so just audio. That's all I had. Okay, so let's start this campaign. You guys tucked away in the Elven Peaks. A single mountain split perfectly down the center, with ice-sheeted forest topping both peaks. While the exterior forest canopies appear frozen and without life, the interior, where we are set, is warm and humid, blooming with flowers of all colors and roamed by living plants and wild game. In the boughs of these thick tropical trees, there's a society of wood elves. The city Lirangorn, literally translating to mountain city in the elven tongue. The last bastion of safety before crossing into the endless ice of the Neverfields to the north. We start this story in a forest. Theron Galanodel, the wood elf druid. Can you please describe yourself?
Um, I, I'm a wood elf. I'm about 5'9", 135 pounds. Um, 574 years old. And, not exactly sure how else to describe.
All right. Just as a point of mechanics as we go on, I just want you to know that you're capable of wearing medium armor as well as using shields. I know there are some specific restrictions as you being a druid on
It
that.
was like, no metal.
Correct. So if you go shopping and you want to pick yourself up medium armor of any sorts, know that we will be accommodating your restrictions. With that being said, we head back to this forest. There you stand, and you look out and roll nature check at advantage and add a d10 to the roll as well, please.
Nature check, advantage. That was a 19 and a 13. So 19 and then plus 4, 23.
Okay.
And plus a d10.
Yes, please.
6.
You've roamed these forests many times. You touch a leaf and you notice the tip of it ever so slightly blackened. And as you look through this humid forest at dusk, you see beyond the leaves getting blacker and blacker as it goes further, giving you this feeling of a sickness that lies upon this forest you've entered. you know that something's wrong, but you know that it's not completely within your ability to take care of it. So you turn and head back to Lirangorn proper. As you turn, please roll a perception check.
18, and then plus 6 for 24.
Okay. You notice out of the corner of your eyes you turn and you're walking away. The faintest bit of what looks to be a spider web starting to form just beyond your view, or just as you're going beyond your view into the sickened forest. You head back. You go back, heading through this town, this very well developed elfin town with beautifully ornate buildings that look half constructed and half grown within the edge of the forest, with the interweavings of almost living trees being willed to be the structures that they are. You you head out and you find one of the law bearers, a crass older elf, uh, 6'4" in nature, wearing half plate armor, white hair, pale skin, and he looks at you. As you rush in, like shoving past these guards, like moving faster than they can actually process to stop you. And he looks at you. What is the urgency for which you come to speak?
Something wrong with the forest. There's, I don't know what's going on with the leaves. They're all turning black. There's a spider web.
Well, spiders exist within trees. I don't
There was something
understand.
off about this one.
Something off. Something off. Hmm. Make a persuasion check, please.
8.
8. Oh, that hardly sounds concerning. Hmm. And right as he's raising his hand to like make some dismissive gesture at you, you hear one of the guards go, uh, Warden, you know how much you like spider meat? If there are some. Hmm. Well, I don't this hardly sounds worth dispatching an entire patrol for, so uh, and you see him like he has this look like he's looking through like very arrogantly uh, in his head, looking through a roster of individuals that honestly, with your passive insight, you you can tell it's almost like he's thinking about the the people within his charge that he cares like the absolute least about. And after like a couple seconds, he goes, "Get the small one and the drow." And a couple minutes later, as you're just like you're dumbfounded, waiting as the warden stands there, just looking annoyed that he is even entertaining you. You see a drow and a dwarf both walk in. Just kind of, especially the dwarf in chainmail clanking along. All right, so within your charge, uh, in case there's any danger, which I highly doubt there is, I give you this dwarf to keep you safe and free from ailments. Mike, if you would like to introduce and describe your character.
Hi, my name's Alberic Gray, but you can call me Albie. So Albie walks up, and you see before you what looks more like an adolescent male human. He's about 4'9", so he's rather tall for a dwarf, and he's not like a weakling, but he has these long, stringy muscles. And he is about 23 years old, so because of that, he is not technically considered an adult as far as dwarves go, but he's mostly full grown. That being said, he doesn't get much facial hair, but you see this jet black hair, not super neat or anything, but kind of close to his head. And he's just got like just a little like stubble on his chin and under his bottom lip, that kind of stuff. Um, but he's wearing, yeah, this big clanky chainmail, and again, because he looks like an adolescent boy, they gave him a human's mail, so yeah, it's a little clanky on him and goofy. But he's wearing this bright green cape that accents his like emerald green eyes, and he's very like upbeat. I'm here to help in any way that I can.
Yeah, that one. And the drow. Jake, would you like to introduce your character and describe them? Jake?
Sometimes Ignore can be a little quiet.
Yeah, I grew up in the refugee area of the city, so I'm not used to speaking up for what I want because I have just been living off the charity of the wood elves. But I also respect and desire to be part of the people protecting because I want to try to give back to my new city. Um, but he's uh, on the lanky side. He's not very well built for someone who looks like they should be a strong fighter. Um, but he also carries a longbow with him, so he's prepared for whatever he might need. And his clothes are trying to emulate some of the wood elves as opposed to more of his drow ancestry. They're more of the lighter tones as opposed to some of the darker grays and blacks that you might find. But he's definitely excited to be doing something to help the area. Is that's what he wants to do. Eager to please.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Agnar, just You just passed your flying test, my understanding.
Absolutely, I did. It was
Okay.
wonderful.
Well, okay. You may take out your creature and
Oh,
accompany this elf, both of you. Clear out any of the spiders and discover what sickness, if any, lies upon this forest. Come back, 100 gold for finishing this task. A report is expected on my desk within 2 nightfalls' time, and if there is a spider, bring it back to me alive. They're quite delicious, but you know, you have to cook them while they're still alive, otherwise, they release their toxins into their meat and digest themselves from the inside.
See what we can do.
You guys would know that a giant spider needs to be cooked very much in the same vein as like a lobster.
Yeah.
all right.
Interesting.
Do we want? Yep. Yes. Yeah. If you can let's see. If there is a giant spider, and if you can bring it back alive, 200 gold.
Hey, boss. Can I get a bite if we get it back?
How old are you again?
23, sir.
You know what? If you make it back, yes, we'll let you have a nibble. We'll let you
Thank you so
upgrade from your
much.
we'll let you upgrade from your table scraps this time.
Oh, I would really appreciate that. Thanks so much, sir. That would make my day.
You're welcome. Now, out of my sight with all of you, and just to reiterate, Agnor, report on my desk within 2 days.
Of course, we'll get it done.
All right. And you guys all exit the chamber. What's next on your agenda?
All right. What did you say your name was again? As I speak to.
Mine? I'm Theron. Theron
All right,
Galanadil.
Darren. We got to swing by the rookery to pick up our last traveling companion, and then show us the way.
Sounds good to me.
Or aviary. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
Good question.
Or would it be like a stable kind of thing?
Could be stable.
Hmm.
Wherever we go, find
Whatever it
good.
is.
All right. So we'll make our way to go pick up our wyvern.
All
Yeah.
right. So you make your way, you go down the hallways. of this building that you're in, down around the corners, and all of a sudden you guys start seeing Theron. You make an unfortunate turn and stop yourself right before this large wyvern head just like snatches at you and just kind of lets out this low growl, murmuring
Oh,
growl. The head massive.
uh, hi. Do you do you remember me from yesterday?
This is
Got
not
a little.
actually your wyvern.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have trouble telling them apart still.
I mean, they are all white, but so you guys head further in, and like these wyvern are all like looking at Theron and new characters. Albert, am I pronouncing that right?
Alberic, but you can
Alberic.
call me Albie.
And they look at Alberic. Wait, did I pronounce it right that time, or did I just pronounce it wrong again?
It's fine. Or just say Albie.
Albie. Um,
There you go.
so as you guys walk by, there's these full-grown wyverns that like just keep kind of like snapping at you guys, and as you guys like kind of like jump back, look like they're like almost snickering at you. And as you guys get to the end of this facility, there's a much smaller wyvern, like just barely big enough that Agnor could ride upon, but definitely a lot smaller than the rest. And that one turns to Agnor and comes over to you and roll an animal handling check.
All right. So rolled a 14 plus 5 for 19.
Okay. And they they do like press their head up against you, not not in an aggressive manner, like you've been training with this specific creature for a little bit
Mhm.
of time.
Hey, my friend. Are you ready to go on a first adventure?
Oh,
All right. Let's get you saddled up and ready to go.
and you take a couple minutes to saddle them up. And just to be clear, only one of you can ride. And I will say, uh, I have to double check the um, Albie. I'm gonna have to double check your weight because I know you're wearing heavy armor and stuff.
Hmm. I think I'm at
You
76
oh
pounds.
oh you're only at 76 pounds. Never
I
mind.
believe so.
All right. Any of you guys are light enough to ride on on the Wyvern, albeit Agnor, you are the handler, and it can only be one at a time
Makes
at
sense.
at their current size. So, how are we going about this? I'm assuming you guys are heading back into the forest. Does anyone need to
Yeah.
stop and get anything before you guys go?
Let me check. Don't believe I do.
Um, or do we need to keep track of like our rations?
Yes.
Because okay,
Oh, okay, I've got
so
only a day, so maybe yeah.
yeah,
Maybe we
I
should
would ask
stop.
Darren like, how long do you think it's going to take us to get there? Just get an idea of where everything is.
Um. Shit. I don't know how long it took to.
About a day.
Okay. Uh. Yeah. So it'll take about a day to get to where I saw this blight on the trees and the spider webs.
Mm.
Hmm.
So we can figure pack for like 5 days of rations.
It'll be safe.
Yeah. Then in that case, we may need to stop. I think it may be best if Theron and I go along on foot, and maybe Agnor, you stay with them.
Yeah, I haven't quite figured out a name yet for him.
You seem to be, um, you know, well acquainted with them more than us, so it seems only sensical, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out on you guys from above. See if we can see any funny business from up in the air.
Sure.
It'll be much appreciated.
And I just like, I kind of elbow Theron and I go, Agnor was not lying. He really was quite magnificent when he was flying. Um, shall we go to get some supplies then?
Yeah,
Sure.
All right. So you guys head over to an area within the was it an area within the I guess these pseudo barracks that you're in, or not pseudo, they're barracks. And one of the elves scar over the right eye, brown hair. The scar goes up through the eyebrows, so the right eyebrow is separated into two, and kind of has a toothpick in his mouth. What? What can I help you with?
I think we need some rations. Um, we're heading out of town for a few days. Um, I'm assuming you have some for sale?
Yes. Oh, let's check. Let's check to see what we have.
right. And we are official business, so we should just be being stocked by order of the warden.
Do you have your official paperwork for the order of the warden?
I kind of pat myself and I look to Albie. It's like, did you get the paperwork?
He, I don't remember him giving us paperwork. He- Did he expect us to front the bill for this?
I
How
don't know.
many? If you don't have the paperwork, it's not an officially sanctioned mission. How
We
many
left.
Okay.
days? How many days rations do you need?
Uh,
3 or
we're
4?
hoping. Yeah.
3 or 4? How many heads are we feeding?
Mm,
The three of us and Wyvern.
4.
Okay. And did you say 4 or 5 days?
Uh,
I
we'll say
have
4.
one already. Yeah.
4. Okay. That is. mm, That'll be 8 gold pieces, please.
I have 5 I can give over.
Um, I
I
have a
really
bit
don't
more.
mind.
Well, I am bringing the Wyvern along, so it probably costs a little more. How about I pay 5 and you pay 3?
Are you sure?
Uh, yes, yes, yes.
All right.
Well, here's your feed and your rations. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Uh, not for me. I think you've been quite helpful. Thank you.
That's my goal. Being helpful.
Much appreciated.
Have a good day.
You as well, sir.
May it not be your last.
Uh, what did he just say?
Oh, it was just a good day, and then we keep on living. Huh.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's start our first adventure.
All right. So you guys head out. Theron, can you roll a survival check for me, please?
Yeah. 15 plus 6, 21.
You guys are rolling so much better than you guys did the last campaign, just as a side note. Um,
No, see, don't jinx me.
For
I had to
now.
roll. Yeah.
Right.
for
These are
now.
relatively inconsequential.
Oh, I know. Wait till the
I'm
death
gonna get
saves
the
later.
fallout. I'm gonna get
Um,
the fallout of this.
so you guys head out, and then you're able to retrace the paces of this path very easily. And by nightfall, you guys find yourself at the precipice of where you found yourself before, where you can see the the forest, the leaves turning black, and
Mm.
the starting of what looks like some spider webs.
See, guys, I told you there was something going on here.
I see. Weren't.
Yeah, you're not lying.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah.
do you think that the spiders are related, or that whatever this is affecting the spiders?
Not entirely sure,
Hmm,
but I'm sure that they're related somehow.
okay. Well, where do you think we should start?
Um,
Oops, sorry.
did I? I was gonna say, did I see anything like any size or differences from way up in the sky?
Any what kind of differences?
Like in the forest? Like I probably see the
Yeah.
Can you
fire
make
Um,
a
stuff.
focal point or something?
Yeah.
let's see.
A
I'm gonna
shape
have
of.
you roll I'm gonna. You definitely can tell the color change in the forest. I'm gonna say roll a nature check to see if you studied enough about nature to know what you're actually looking at.
Oh boy. All right. Oof. Lucky. 19. It's just a
Okay.
flat roll.
Yeah, you can tell uh, a decent way into where it turns blackened, where you can start to see where the webs have made their way to the top the canopy of the trees.
All right.
Which would give you a fairly good indicator that is where your toughest or your biggest challenge might lie, where the center of this issue is.
Sounds good. I will fly down and meet with the rest of them and kind of tell them what I saw from the air and roughly which direction the center of it is as best I can.
Which unfortunately is just pointing down the path.
Yeah, it all works
All
out well.
right.
Well, it's good to know the path is leading where we want to go. We don't want to like be going in the wrong direction, just walking around the
Yeah.
edge.
That's
Truth.
fair. So we stay straight.
All right, let's stay on the straight and narrow, guys.
Sounds good.
All right.
So you guys start to head in, and all you guys are heading in towards what you think is the sickest part of the forest. Can I have everyone's passive perceptions, please?
Uh, 16.
16.
16.
13.
All right. So suddenly, you guys all start to feel like you're being followed. And right as you get that feeling, you hear a branch crack just off the path behind you to your left. And at the same time that's happening, you also hear the click of what sounds like a crossbow being loaded. Agnor, specifically to you, you hear a voice not familiar to you, but you can definitely tell that it's being directed at you. And you hear, All right, mate. Stole a
Aye.
wyvern. Stole a wyvern and two and two pale boys for the feast.
Oh, oh no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I
No, no.
definitely think that we do have some ones for the feast.
Guys, they're thinking about eating us.
The
Get
little
ready
one
for
looks
trouble.
What?
the
I'm
little
not
one
getting
looks
eaten.
delicious, and all of a sudden you realize that at three different points surrounding you guys, there are three drow that have hand crossbows out that are all looking at you guys. And the one goes again to you, Agnor. I, I, I didn't realize we had one on the inside working for us while he's looking at the emblem on your armor. But I sure do appreciate you being here.
No, I think you're mistaken. I am a representative of Fangorn, and I am here to help protect this gentleman and help save this forest. So, if you will please let us pass, we will continue on our mission.
You ain't got to lie to us. Come on. We know. You want to move away from them first? Then did you feel safer that way? Come on, we can
No,
Um,
we can
Ignore, what
just.
is he talking about?
uh, he thinks I'm with them. I've never met them before.
What? We're here
I
on
don't.
official business.
Right? We're official business guys. We're sent from the warden. We we're not doing this right now.
You know, the city.
You
We're here to
yeah
help.
you yeah. What are you guys doing out here in the forest, anyways? We got a nice settlement back at the city.
Well, we're about to have dinner.
Enjoy it.
Oh, I mean, we still got to kill it, skin it, and cook it.
Well, you can
What?
find it somewhere else. There's plenty of things in the forest.
Yeah, we'll try to be a little more quiet. I'm so that my wyvern hasn't scared away your dinner yet.
One of you guys, one of you guys is rolling a persuasion check at advantage. Who is leading this conversation?
I think it would have to
Uh,
be.
Probably
Do they
you.
understand what they're saying?
What was? Do you understand what there's?
Right. Are they
Um,
talking? Oh, I mean, I guess I just have common and elvish. I didn't know if they were talking in
they're
something else.
they're they're speaking Elvish. I should have
Okay.
prefaced that.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. That works for me too.
Okay.
But still, I think, Ignore, I think you should talk to him.
Okay. All right. So this is, you said persuasion at
Yes.
advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, thank you for the advantage. Um, 19 plus nothing. Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
So not with. So you're not with us. Hmm.
Well, I mean, it appears that we're all drow, so I'm with you like that. I'm one of the refugees from Fangorn.
Well,
Aren't
I mean,
aren't you
if
guys?
well, yeah, but you know, we normally I think it's best if we just part ways here, and you guys can go into the place, and we'll just not discuss this any further.
That sounds like a plan. All right. Be on your ways then.
Good day to you. And uh, the one, the one whispers to Albie, "If you if you fall, I'm gonna find you and eat you."
What? I, you know what? I won't then. Good luck. See that? I showed him.
You sure did, Albie.
Okay, he's walking away now. All right. Should we get going?
Yeah, I don't want to deal with them again.
Yeah, me neither.
And the trees are just starting to get a little blacker.
Wait, right now?
You
You
can't
hear
say that about the drought.
Talking about the trees.
While we were talking, though?
Yeah, you didn't notice?
No. Okay, we better get going.
Yeah, it's you gotta go.
Let's haul claw.
you guys you guys head deeper into the forest, and let's see. Darren, roll a perception check as you're leading them in.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Perception. 3 plus 6 for a grand total of 9.
You're heading in, and you're guiding everyone in. And suddenly you notice, like, you step somewhere, and your your foot gets caught for like an ever so slight second, and you just pull your foot up like forcefully,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear almost like a guitar string getting plucked. This high pitched, like, kind of little ripple goes across what you see, this white string of web going down the forest.
Huh. Think I just found one of those webs.
All right. Is are we gonna do we here? Do we follow the string to see where it goes? The web.
I think that would be our best bet.
All right. Get on then.
Okay. So following you start following this web. You go down a bit, and it starts getting darker and darker. Your vision turns to the shades of gray. Oh, that's magical. That is so magical. Taking that to send to you guys later.
Oh God.
Mhm.
Yep. Hmm. So you guys start moving through. You're going along. Mm, yeah. And things, you're just not seeing anything. But then I need you all to roll initiative. Yeah, I need you all to roll initiative.
All right. Like
All
what?
These, the things that you're about to head into a battle with just got a surprise round on you.
Cool.
Oh no.
You pluck the string.
Yep.
Um,
Bummer.
22.
22?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yep.
Jacob
15.
trying the new dice.
15?
Oh yeah, 3.
Don't
It's good for clerics to go at the end.
don't forget your wyvern.
Oh, that's right. I gotta be responsible. Let's put
Um,
0 to initiative. All right. He's a 16.
16.
Tom, may I ask a mechanical? Sorry, I have a mechanical question, but it can wait.
Okay. All right. Alrighty. Um, so first they're getting a surprise round on you. Then we're gonna go to Agnor and start this battle off. So these giant wolf spiders, two of them. One is getting a surprise round on Theron, one Agnor. The first one's going after Agnor because I like alphabetical order. Agnor, does a 22 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Please roll Constitution saving throw.
All right. Ooh, that's a 10.
10 is not enough. You're going to take all of this poison damage. So, 3 points of piercing damage and 8 points of poison damage. Wait, are you resistant to poison? No, you're not.
Um, no.
You're not. Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11. You take 11 points of damage total.
Oh boy. Okay.
As this thing sinks its fangs into you, and you feel the burn of this poison run through as this very large spider. It's considered a medium beast by by its definition, so it's like the same size as you, and it sinks its fangs right through your scale mail into you as you are bleeding quite profusely, but hanging on. The other one is for Theron.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 19.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Are you resistant to poison damage?
I am not.
And can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Yep. 16.
Okay, you only take half as much poison damage. So, with that divided up, that is 10 points of damage total, as you also feel the poison
Oh God. All right.
seep.
That's all my hit points.
All right. So you are
Okay.
down. You are down. Oh, Agnor, you are up.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
I
Can
can
you hear?
hear you.
Okay. Yeah, Agnor, you are up.
All right. um, I am going to use my bonus action to second wind
Okay.
because I just got to recover myself, my composure.
Okie dokies.
So it's a D10.
+1.
So I heal for 2 points.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
2 points is
yeah.
2 points.
Better than a sharp fang in the eye.
Yep.
All right. And with my action, I'll pull out my rapier and try to fend off this wolf spider closest to me.
Okay.
Swing. It's a 21. No, 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
All right. And I do 9 points of damage to him.
Okay. Yeah. You jam your rapier into this thing, and you put it like right into its abdomen, and it lets out this gush of this green ooze for blood, these toxins that just spill to the ground. Anything else on your turn?
Um, I go, can I stay in melee and get kind of close to my wyvern just so I'm probably near him anyways. Never mind.
Yes. Absolutely.
But yeah, I just want to kind of be sheltered a little bit by him.
Okay. Speak of the devil, it's your wyvern's turn next as you stab and then kind of tuck in next to him. All right. It's the wyvern's turn now.
Are you okay, Tom?
Yeah, why? Am I losing connection or are you guys losing connection?
I don't know. I can hear you fine.
I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were kind of cutting in and out and going slow, so I just wasn't sure. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Uh, he's going to swing, or he's going to try to, bite at the spider that's nearest us.
Okay.
Um,
Are you guys hearing Jake and I'm not?
No.
No, I'm hearing you fine. I think. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yep. There he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Hello.
Oh, thank you.
Whee!
All right. So I just have which of the attacks am I using? Does it matter?
Use for mechanics, your unarmed strike, the one that includes the D8 for damage dice.
Okay.
That will be whatever you want it to be, and then
Okay.
you
But that's
can
just the one I'll be using.
yeah, and then you can use the one with the D6 damage for your offhanded or bonus action attack.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. That's what I'm going to do then.
Okay,
I will use my first action, and it is a 16 to hit.
that definitely hits.
All right. So that does 6 damage.
Okay,
And for my bonus action, I will strike at the spider again.
mm-hmm.
And that is 14 to hit.
Whew, that hits.
Ooh.
And another 6 damage.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm gonna send that 6 damage to. How much damage did you do for the first one?
6.
6 and 6. Okay. So I'm going to send that second 6 damage to the second spider because the first hit, your wyvern just chomps down on the spider and just like rips it open and leaves the body just slumped down and turns around and sends its stinger out and just stabs it right into the spider and rips the stinger out, doing 6 points of damage, but definitely leaves a good bloody chunk missing from that spider as it now barely holding on. Theron. Oh,
That's
yes,
it.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
Anything
Yeah,
else for your wyvern?
No, that was it. No
Okay.
movement.
All right. Theron, please roll a death saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the new
2.
campaign. Oh.
It's not a 1.
Yeah. Mark 1 failure down here.
True.
Burp.
Theron and Agnor, mainly the white wyvern. Roll d20s, please.
Oh, right. 18.
So 1 for each, or just for the wyvern?
Just for the wyvern, please.
9.
9. Okay. So, where Theron would have been a very tempting meal, this thing turns around and sees the white wyvern and just kind of shrieks and goes to bite down. 6 to hit. It misses.
Oh, that misses.
It's going to use its movement speed to try and climb a nearby tree and get away, leaving the white wyverns melee
Oh yeah,
range.
I would definitely lash out with that. Try to bite him again.
Okay.
Ooh, that is a 24 to hit.
Shit.
I'm pretty confident you don't need to roll the damage, but rolling dice is fun, so hit it.
Kill it.
I rolled a 1 on the dice to
Oh
make it
shit.
5 damage.
Yep, you didn't need to roll damage. That was enough. Uh, so yeah. So Was it a bite attack
Yeah, so
that
he's
you
just
did?
kind of. Yeah, I rolled a 1 + 4.
So
Holy
yeah,
shit.
so right as the spider's like getting out of range, like starting to go up the tree, your wyvern like rears back his head and just chomps down, and kind of like a dog with a chew toy that like they're ripping it back and forth. You just see it like, and it shakes it. So, um, the front part of the spider where the legs are comes a detached from the abdomen of it, and just sprays. I mean, sprays this forest with this green, gooey blood, toxic blood that is just disgusting. And now you guys
Okay.
all know why the spider's meat becomes toxic after you kill it.
Yeah.
Well, that's gross.
All right. Um,
Albie, do you want to take a turn?
Yeah. How far am I from Theron?
Not too far. Far enough
Okay.
to get
I'm
there in
gonna.
a turn.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna sprint over to Theron and I'm gonna put my hands on him and I'm gonna, I'm gonna like, oh my gosh, in Palor's name, come on, come on, come on, come on, and cast Spare the Dying on him.
All right. You are, Theron, you are stabilized.
Oh, that was a close one. Thanks.
Yeah, dude, those
I
things
owe
came
you.
out of nowhere.
yeah, I think we might need to keep better watch.
I think you're right.
Just just for future reference, Theron,
Yeah.
you are not conscious. You are stabilized, but you are still unconscious.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
But for the sake of this, I'll I'll allow this.
All right.
Um,
Maybe that's what Albie was picturing me saying.
yeah.
Or whatever.
I'm too optimistic.
Yeah.
In
He's thanking me.
Oh.
Theron, in 1 hour's time,
Mhm.
the equivalence of a short rest, you can expend your one hit dice, hit die, plus your
Yeah.
Constitution modifier to regain, or you can just regain 1 hit point. Your choice.
Uh, sorry. Can you repeat that first one?
You can either use your hit, like you can for your short rest.
Right.
You can either expend your one hit die
Mhm.
plus your Constitution modifier, or you can just get 1 hit point back at the end
Okay. Okay.
of your hour of being
Good.
unconscious.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. I'll do
Welcome.
the hit the.
Alrighty. So, with that being done, your second encounter, technically, what do you guys want to do?
I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to take a short rest and heal up because that spider really did a number on me.
Yeah, Agnar, I think we should take a break. You're definitely right. And I don't know when Theron's gonna wake up.
All right. Um, so yeah, we take a short rest, take turns. How dark is this forest? Like, what time of day is it?
It is definitely nighttime now.
Okay.
You definitely have the glow of the two moons that hover over you, but yeah, but you're also in a forest. You and you also, I should also say, you have a very beautiful aurora borealis for where you can see, but you're also in the thick of a forest. So
Okay.
not much of that beautiful northern light is reaching you.
Okay.
I mean, I can
How
see
about we just
fairly
take
well
a
in the dark.
yeah? Do you want to just
Actually, you can as well, but yeah. Do you
I
want
can
to just rest until
yeah, I definitely think maybe just
we
making
should
camp
camp?
for the night.
All
Okay.
right.
So
Yeah,
you
we
guys are
should
just
give.
gonna take a take a rest, and so you guys are taking a long rest then.
Um, so kind of out of character for a second. Are we able to? Do you, Micah, have? I don't know if I can ask this
Yes.
appropriately or not. Um, how many healing spell slots do you have?
2.
'Cause two, and you used one for spare the die. Oh, that was a cantrip.
No, yeah, exactly.
All
So,
right.
I
Because
mean,
yeah,
we could technically.
I guess the question is, do you want to try to use them and push on, or
Yeah, I was trying not to.
right?
But
I'm
I know. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I wasn't sure how to bring up. Yeah, I would be okay with it, but it feels weird now since we talked about it all.
right. I'm trying. I think as new adventurers, we would probably. I think I would be probably playing it pretty safe, like by the books and what we were trained to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think pushing on in the dark would be what we would do.
Fair enough.
It's what Jake, would love to do. But,
Agreed.
all right. So yes, I do think we're gonna take a long rest.
Okay. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing before you take a long rest, or while you take a long rest?
Um,
Uh,
Ignore. You you look pretty beat up. I, I don't. I feel bad, but I think somebody should take watch and you know, you look pretty beat up. I didn't really take a lick of that fight. Um, I can try and do watch as long as I can stay awake, but I'd feel bad if I had to wake you up later.
I
Um,
only need a little bit of time to meditate, and I'll be good.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay,
No, they
then I'll.
it's part of our training. It's just to take our to be able to short sleep and get the benefits.
All right. Great. Yeah, then I'll take first watch. Um, does the wyvern, do they, if I needed them, would they be okay with me going near them?
Uh, well, I'll probably be meditating like with
Close enough.
them, and
Should I come to you first?
yeah, he'll
Okay,
stay
okay,
awake
okay,
while I'm meditating.
okay. Got it. Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, so I'll be able to hear you. So just call my name and we'll be good.
Okay, yeah. Get some rest. Get some rest.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on you guys.
And so I'll go over and do our standard, um, by the book, take the wyvern saddle off and make sure he's ready for me to meditate so he's not encumbered. And we'll
Okay.
sit down in between under his wing or something. Just kind of be near him so he can protect me and
Okay.
take my long rest.
Alrighty. So you guys go and take your long rest. Do you guys set up a camp of any sorts?
I was gonna say like, I don't know if I really had anything.
I mean, I could start a small fire.
I have a candle.
I have it,
I have
yeah,
a
because I have it
tinderbox.
right, and so we could probably gather up wood just to keep it warm.
Man, I've got create bonfire as a cantrip, but I'm not with you.
Yeah, you're a little bit
Yeah,
preoccupied.
not for the moment.
Yeah.
All right. Whoever is creating the bonfire and expending some resources, roll a survival check for me.
Um, who?
That is my
Uh,
question to you guys.
Hmm.
I wouldn't. How about I will assist? Can I assist him? Like help him get the camp set up?
Sure.
Yeah, I can. I probably am in the best shape, at least at this point right now, to give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm rolling survival.
Yep.
Okay. Is it at advantage with his assistance or?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh my God. 6.
6.
That's with my modifier. Yeah.
Aw.
No.
Oh no.
No.
you strike your tinderbox and you light the bonfire, no problem. Everyone goes off to bed as the fire starts to get going. But something you didn't notice when you started that bonfire, how close to some of the webs you just built it.
Oh my God.
And then all of a sudden you're taking your watch. Everyone else is asleep. Agorn by choice, Theron not. Uh, and then suddenly you see along like one of the web, like the cable, like thread, very thick thread of the web, you see the flame touch and just shoot off like a shot down into the forest. And you see where it started out as a line of fire suddenly zagging, vertical, horizontal, diagonal, every which direction, going up and down the forest, all of these webs interconnecting. You see these orange arcs going up and down the forest all over.
My gosh. Okay, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
It is one of the most brilliant grids of orange and yellows that you have ever seen. it almost starts to look like like the laser background that all the kids wanted in their school photos,
Yeah. Yes.
but fire.
Oh man. I don't know what to do. How much time has passed since we built this thing? Has it been like minutes or has it been like
Well, I'll give it a good like 30 minutes.
okay, so really not long enough for Ignore to even get any rest.
No.
Even with his oh god. Oh god. Does okay looking around I'm getting really keen right now, you know? I'm like zooming in with my little eyeballs, like looking out in the forest. Like, do I perceive that this has necessarily tipped anything off? Like, am I being any maybe little eyes peer out from the dark, or am I
Roll
hearing
per-
any
roll perception check.
perception check? Okay. Yeah. All right. New dice. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. 18 plus 6, 24, baby.
Nothing seems to have noticed you yet, but you do notice that you have a bonfire next to where one of the webs were.
Okay. Um, 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 is there like rubble or dirt or like things that I can grab around me that I can quickly put the fire out with?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna scrounge up as much as I can and just start shoveling. Just start shoveling. Like, oh god, oh god, oh god, please put this out before they start. No, oh my god, put this out.
You start to hear screeches and groans and cries, very similar to that of the two spiders that just died.
Okay, am I perceiving these as like death throes or
They're
just like
like
aggravation or
they're agonizing screams. Ooh, I should probably roll
okay,
some of the click clack math rocks.
okay.
I like rolling them too.
Okay,
Click
so
clack.
so so we just pissed off a bunch of spiders. Okay, okay.
Okay.
The fire's out and everyone is passed out and ignores meditating. Oh my gosh.
Um, would my wyvern be aware of fire and its badness in the forest?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Um,
I would like to use my breath weapon then to try to like blow it out.
Okay. And the breath weapon recharges on a short rest, right?
Let me, where is it? Long rest. I get it 2 times per long rest.
Okay. So yeah, mark off one of your uses. And yeah, that definitely.
And his main goal would be to try to like just keep our area safe. Like that's all he really can do. It's not a big breath weapon or anything.
Yeah, and I'm not going to have you roll for it. You definitely achieve that with your ability and training, and just the instinctive knowledge that fire's bad. So
Yeah, got fire. Oh.
yeah, exactly. So with that instinctive uh, reaction. He creates a very nice perimeter for you guys, and a very nice perimeter, and enough to keep you guys safe while you guys, I guess, or LB, while you try to figure out what you're going to do.
Okay. Has the wyvern returned to sleep, or is it still kind of up and alert?
I don't think the wyvern was ever sleeping. He was just kind of like he was being on guard as well.
Okay. Okay.
So he's still there, kind of keeping an eye out for protecting Agnor.
Okay. Um, I'm going to very, very slowly walk over to the wyvern and just kind of like awkwardly, as quietly as I can, like duck waddle over as close to it as I can and kind of give it like a goofy little bow. And just kind of put my hand out like waist level and crouch so I'm more kind of relative to where the wyvern's head might be, and kind of walk over and just be like, hey, think you want to help me keep watch tonight? Do you think there's anything else out there? Hmm?
Roll an animal handling check, please.
Yeah, that's a 12 plus 4 is 16.
16. 16. Okay. He doesn't snub you. Like, he kind of begrudgingly looks at you and, like, lets out this low murmur of a growl.
Okay. So I'll kind of stay where I was. I won't approach any further. And I'll just kind of like awkwardly sit down cross-legged, kind of like facing the dragon, put my hands in my lap and or the wyvern and just all right, we'll get there. I got a good feeling about this. But we'll give Agnor some time to rest. And if you see anything, can you at least let me know? All right. Take that as a yes. I just give it like I recoil a little bit, like, and I give it like an awkward like thumbs up and a wink.
Right. P.S. Theron, you also will get a long rest for the 4 hours.
Oh
If-
yeah.
Oh heck yeah!
All right, so we accomplished the short, long rest. Sorry, I got disconnected there.
So, yes, you guys achieve the long rest. And when the two of you guys wake up, you guys have a nice, safe perimeter that has been made by the wyvern. But you look down the path, and it is framed in fire now.
Well, that's a problem.
Uh,
4 hours later.
yeah. So, remember that fire we built last night, guys?
Yeah, it wasn't that big.
It kind of touched one of the webs and like ah, the fire just cascaded down the web like a like a flame on a fuse. It was insane. You should have seen the colors. It was so crazy. Oh my god, it was a beautiful yeah, so anyway, yeah, our fire burns spider webs.
Hmm. Did it
It
burn
look
the spiders?
uh it sounded like it,
Hmm. All right.
but I mean, you should have seen the colors on display. They were beautiful. Sorry. Uh, the amount of colors on display, there is probably a lot of forest lost. This is not good.
It probably
But I
was
think we can fix it.
right. It, it most likely was just bad forest, right? Good forest doesn't burn.
Well, we don't know that all the spiders were, messed up, but yeah.
All right.
Fire gets hot enough and everything will burn.
Mhm.
Very
So sorry for that.
Can we see how far the fire like goes down the path, or is it just like gone like past our line of sight?
So you want to see how far the fire goes?
Yeah.
Roll perception or survival check, your choice.
All right. Oh, what is perception? 16 and plus 6 for 22.
The webs go for a couple miles,
Hmm.
which means there is a fair amount of forest on fire right now.
Great.
Do we know this or just Theron? Like, does he tell us or?
I'd probably tell you guys.
Okay. Should we follow the flames?
Um, yeah, I mean,
Probably find some way of putting these flames out.
Yeah. I mean, our friend here helped me out last night, if you couldn't tell. I mean, I don't see why they couldn't help again.
well, it does look like he used one. We can't do it too often. I could probably do it one more time. And then he's gonna have to take a nice long rest.
Yeah. We don't want
And
to
as you can
use.
see, it doesn't do much.
We don't want to wear them out.
Mm-hmm.
Good point. Well, if we don't catch up to it, we can't stop it either. Regardless.
Mhm.
Is everyone feeling okay?
I'm feeling much better.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm finally back with it.
guys, I don't. I need to apologize. I'm sorry. I was just asleep back there. I don't know what happened to me. Like everything happened before I could even react. I don't know if I've ever been in a situation like that. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time, I promise.
It's all we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's try to kind of slowly follow the path. Maybe trying to put the fire out as we go along by hand, like kicking the dirt or something.
Dirt. Yeah.
Like, I don't know
Okay,
how big of a fire it is
it's
near
big.
the path 4 hours later. All right.
I mean, the path is relatively clear, but it's a big fire.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like,
Who
book it until we see the nearest flame and then, like, redirect. Since we have a clear path.
I could fly up and see how extensive the damage is. Like if the fire's stopping somewhere, if it's
Just, like, shoot up and get a scan.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. Cool.
All right, you shoot up there, and just as Darren had assessed, this goes for miles.
Beyond what like the bad trees were at this point in time.
Um, Primarily where the bad trees are, and a little bit beyond it.
Okay.
Well, that's one problem solved. Kind
Yeah.
of.
Well, I guess we're not gonna. Do we have to bring something back to prove that we killed the spiders, or you want an alive one
That's
too?
a good point. Yeah, we missed that. You know what? It's fine though. We're alive. That's all that matters.
That is true.
But are we
Yeah,
sure
we
this
gotta
is
get out.
over?
No,
Yeah, there couldn't have only been 2 spiders.
right? It's a lot of webs for 2 spiders.
Mm-hmm.
And what do we do about the fire? We can't just walk away.
I don't know if there's anything we can do about it. We got to get out of here first.
You think so?
Yeah, we won't be able to do anything if we're dead.
That's a good point.
As you guys are discussing this and getting ready to turn away, you hear a log, or a large tree trunk, like start to do that creak and then break and crumble as this large, well, yeah, by your standards large, but a giant spider falls from a tree, somewhat on fire, looking at you guys, already kind of bloody and approaching. It's large enough in the path that as it goes, it's kind of goes around, but some, like, it's big enough that there are some, like, the smaller branches that you guys wouldn't be able to, like, manipulate, but it just walks through and, like, crunches them off, and it
Holy.
Hmm.
lets out this deafening screech. Please roll for initiative.
Oh,
Oh god. Please be better than last time.
oh, 1 for grand total of 3.
Okay.
A 15.
Okay.
Agnor is a 5, and the Wyvern is a 15.
Okay. What am I? I got an 8. All right. So, Elby, you're up first as this giant spider looks at you guys and just screeches.
Okay. Everybody is still like within distance of me being able to touch them, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I go, holy shit. I mean, oh my god, poop. Guys, get over here, get over here. And I kind of give them a really quick huddle type thing. And I'm gonna cast Bless and use my. I'm gonna grab my little holy symbol while I've got my like other arm around a couple of them. I'm like, listen here. Remember, he said if we can get this thing alive, we can taste it, or at least I can taste it. Listen, we're gonna do fantastic. It's it's not. It's looking like garbage already. Come on, I know we can take this thing out. And then I cast bless on everyone. He's like, Pelor is with us. I know we can do it. And I cross my fingers afterward. I'm like, I want to eat this bad boy.
Um, just to be clear, your bless can only affect one target at a time.
Is it not 3? You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within
Oh,
range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw, this was. I
oh, 3
I'm pretty
creatures.
sure I'm
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it only
correct.
affected one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Just making sure I was. I. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're good.
that's just basically gonna be my. I'm gonna be like, all right, go get him, guys. And
All
I think
right.
that's my action. I don't think I'm gonna move or anything, so yeah, I'm good to go.
All right. Wyvern is up next.
All right. So he's probably just going to 2 strikes at this spider. He doesn't like spiders.
We want to keep it alive. Can we snare it?
Let's see. 15 to hit.
15 definitely hits.
Nice.
The- Yeah, 12.
Nice.
Stinger comes out and a 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 7.
7?
Correct.
Yeah, blast too.
Does the bless add to damage?
Oh well, no, sorry.
No, it's okay. No.
Attack rolls. Sorry.
Yeah. But it didn't hit. Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
That the 7 damage, was that, did you include a modifier on that for the bonus action?
Oh, yes. I shouldn't have. Sorry.
All right. Is the
So,
modifier, strength modifier is 4, correct?
correct.
All right, cool. Sorry. Not to diminish, though, I mean, you did 15 damage in one round as a level 1 character, and that is insane. So this thing is quite bloodied.
Nice.
Yeah.
As you just rip and sting at it, and almost like this mini kaiju battle. The the spider the spider is now going to attack the wyvern.
Nice.
And that's going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
I need a constitution saving throw from the wyvern, please.
Uh-oh.
18.
18. Okay, so you're only going to take half on the poison damage. So that is 16 points of total damage
Okay.
after stuff being halved.
And he's knocked out.
Okay. So yeah, so the spider lunges and just sinks those fangs in, and you see the wyvern's veins run black at the surface of the skin, and it just fall paralyzed.
No.
Agnor, you are up.
Yeah. I just kind of go into a blind fury. Like, no, he trusted me. And I will start swinging away.
Okay.
And does a 7 hit?
7 does not hit.
Okay. All right. So bonus action with my short sword.
Okay.
Much better is a 25 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
And
Wait.
that is a
Oh, no,
5
no.
damage.
Another 5 damage.
Correct.
Okay. That 25 wasn't that wasn't a natural 20, was it?
No, it was a 19.
Oh, so close.
Don't forget to incorporate your blast too, Jake.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Plus 4.
Wait, with the 7, roll that d4 because that could make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
it was a +4.
The
So it's
d4 gave you a
11.
4.
Yes.
Yes, that does hit.
Nice.
Don't forget my blessings, homie.
Awesome. Sweet. Okay, now I'll roll my rapier damage.
Yeah, buddy.
2, and that's a 6 on the die, +4 is 10.
The bless comes in to save you. How do you want to
Thank
do this?
Yes.
Christ. I just start swinging at the spider's face and just start trying to like hack off its fangs and stab its eyeballs as he hurt my friend. The animal I was responsible for.
Oh. As this is happening, LB, is there anything you want to do before I wait? No, you already did that. Theron, is there anything you want to do with this downed wyvern before I take over and this battle ends?
There's nothing I really can do to help him out.
I don't have an opportunity to cast maybe spare the dying on him. Is it too late? Expend my action, basically.
I mean, your next round would come around, so I'll give it to you.
Okay.
So yeah, you cast spare the dying. So this wyvern is unconscious, and all of you feel this rush of air, this wind, very chilling wind come through. Y'all look up and you see rushing just rushing by. Whoosh, whoosh. A series of white wyverns flying overhead. And in this weird formation, they start exhaling the full grown wyverns exhaling their cold breaths as they arc across the forest.
It's like, whoa.
Oh
Slowly,
my
yeah, the wyvern. That'll be us.
And then on the ground, three full grown white wyverns land around you. The warden and two guards all in half plate armor dismount as they look at the damage done. Your charge was to survey the issue and file a report, was it not?
Uh, yes, yes, it was.
It was not to start a forest fire, was it not?
Uh, no, sir. No, I was not supposed to start a forest fire.
And what happened to this one as he looks at your wyvern who lay unconscious on the ground with
Uh,
some very obviously large spider fang marks in
yes,
it?
but as we were trying to survey this large spider ambushed us, and
We were came upon.
yes, yes, and so he was trying to protect us, and the spider didn't take kindly to that.
Hmm.
The minute we showed up where Theron brought us into the forest, we felt an uneasy presence, and as we continued, we ran into numerous issues, so to speak.
Numerous issues.
Yeah, there was two smaller wolf spiders, and they almost killed me.
Do you remember
So
the weird guys too?
yeah, oh yeah,
Who were the
the
weird
weird guy.
guys? What? You knew them. You were
Yeah, no,
friends of us, right?
Enough from all of you.
We-
Sir, drop your arms now. Surrender yourselves. Guards, we will question you all individually to figure out what has happened. I am not interested in listening to the three of you talk in circles. Surrender yourselves now.
um, I will surrender myself to Warden.
Okay. But you'll see, we're telling the truth.
It would be wise for you to stop talking.
Okay.
Druid, do you surrender yourself as well?
Uh, Suppose it did cause a bit of a stir in here, but as you can see, some of the unburnt trees are tainted with that black blight.
Gods, take the three of them in. I'll tend to the wyvern. discussions will be had at the end of this. And the three of you are taken away. Stripped of your equipment, put in holding cells. Actually, there would just be one holding cell. And we'll pick up there next time when the warden has some words to share with each of you.
Awesome.
I will say, level up to level 2, because in your failure, you did clear a forest of giant spiders. 15 to be specific.
Whoops.
Was,
Look what I did.
So congratulations. Unbeknownst to yourselves, you accidentally made it to level 2 even within your failures.
God.
Excellent.